As Portland battles a drug crisis, local health officials say an animal tranquilizer, xylazine, is starting to show up in the drug supply.
Tranq is the street name for the tranquilizer, which is often mixed with opioids. And it's led to a number of deaths around Multnomah County.
And now to our Joyce O'Geary live tonight explaining what officials are seeing right here in Portland. Joyce?
We told you about that drug Tranq last year when it was getting popular on the East Coast. I spoke to experts who tell me they're worried it can get worse for people who are fighting drug addiction.
Addiction is a very isolating and very stigmatized health condition.
Addiction with drugs like Tranq are killing people on Portland streets. Multnomah County says the first overdose death from Tranq was in 2022. Last year, 5 more people died from overdoses. The mixture makes it difficult to wake someone up after they take it and makes the drug less effective. The life-saving drug Narcan can be used when someone is overdosing on Tranq. However, Narcan will only weaken the effects of the fentanyl, but not the tranquilizer.
Narcan, which is still recommended for any kind of overdose, our goal is not to wake somebody up. And if somebody has xylazine on board, it may be really hard to wake them up. What we're trying to do is make sure that they're breathing, that they're not going to die.
One side effect, skin ulcers.
Is that it's possible to develop really specific kinds of wounds that are associated with not getting enough blood supply to an area. And we call that necrotizing skin wound or death of the skin there. It's not something that happens to everybody who's exposed to xylazine.
Haven Wheelock has worked for the health center Outside In that provides many services to the community. The center can even test your drugs to check if unwanted substances might be in them. Haven says she speaks to more than 100 people every day who are using fentanyl and meth.
People are really, really struggling, and there's a lot of hopelessness, which is why I'm very grateful to have this space and have a space for people to come and feel valued and seen and be able to connect them to health resources, to the care that they deserve.
There haven't been any overdose deaths from Tranq so far this year. The county tells me tests are done for people who may have overdosed, but those tests can take a couple weeks or even months to get back. Live from downtown Portland, Joyce O'Geary, KOIN 6 News.
All right. Thank you very much, Joyce. We'll continue to follow this.